Hi folks, this is Nathan Carter and you're listening to Howard Myers on Irish Country Music Radio.
You're tuned to Howard Myers Irish Country Music Radio, coming to you live from Studio 13 here in Dublin on this Wednesday night. Of course, Wednesday night is Glór Tíre night over on TG Car, and this week is the fourth week of competition, and it's the turn this week of Michael English. Yes, indeed, Michael English, who we spoke to on Monday evening, and his competitor, who is the wonderful Angela Reid. And I'm glad to say I've got Angela on the phone right now. Angela, how are you this evening?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm great. Of course, the excitement building as you take to the stage on Glór Tíre at 10:30 tonight, of course, with the wonderful Michael English. How are you feeling about all that?
Oh, very exciting. It just shows you, even though the programme was recorded back in early December, no matter how long you wait for something, it eventually comes round, and it's come round very quick. And it's very hard to believe that here we are, show's ready to go out. So sitting back now, just looking forward to a great night's entertainment.
Now, you're no stranger to the stage. You're from up there in the County Tyrone, just outside of Omagh. But you've already released a couple of albums in your time. It's a Dream Come True was the first one, and Simple...
well, actually, no, there was one before that. It was a CD release with my sister, but it would be sort of more folk, sort of, country material, and it was entitled West Coast. Following on that, from that, I released It's a Dream Come True CD in 2006, and a very successful launch. And Mick Flavin came, and he was my guest on the night to launch that CD. And then following on from that, the most recent CD I released in 2010 entitled Simple Love. And the very famous Gloria came and supported me in the launch of that CD.
Now, you met Michael English. Michael was telling us on Monday night you met him over in Spain. Now, when we were talking to Niamh McGlinchey on week one of Glór Tíre, she told us a story that she plucked up the courage and approached Nathan after a gig one night and basically got to know him that way. How did you happen to meet Michael?
Well, I was very lucky to be invited along with the Midwest tour that went to Spain last May, and I had the pleasure of working along with all the entertainers, the Conquerors, and Michael English was there as well. So got to see Michael in action. He gave a brilliant, polished performance, absolutely brilliant. And I would have been familiar with his music before that, but never had the opportunity to see him perform live. And you know yourself then, when you're spending a week at the resort, you basically know all the people on it really well by the time you're coming home. And Michael was a lovely person to work with, very encouraging and supportive when I was there. So great opportunity to work along with somebody of his standing, who is at the top of his game, and brilliant singer and songwriter as well, and an excellent musician as well.
Yeah, Michael said on Monday night, when you heard the interview or not, that he met you over there, instantly took a liking to you, knew you'd become friends, and when the opportunity to appear on Glór Tíre arose, when the producers gave him a call, he had no hesitation in suggesting yourself. You were the first name that came into his head. So great compliment there for yourself.
Oh, excellent, is right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Compliment, because I'm a one-woman act, playing guitar myself, so to have that recognition at that level is brilliant.
Yeah. Now, Glór Tíre is a wonderful showcase. You're on there tonight, of course, 10:30 on TG Car. Can you have an insight into what we can hear from you tonight?
Well, two great songs. The first song is, I don't know what way they're going to come out, but one of the songs that I sing is a tune called If Teardrops Were Pennies. And I suppose the reason I picked that song is it has been recorded in Ireland by the King of Country himself, Big Tom, who I've been a lifelong fan of. And Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner do a beautiful version of it too. So I've always been a big fan of theirs as well. So, and it's a lovely song. And, of course, in this country, people like country music, but they especially like the country music where they can jive. So hopefully if they have the TV on and the furniture all out of the way, they can jive to it. And the second song is a tune that was, a song that was composed by Michael himself. It's a beautiful song about friendship called You're Always There. Would you believe it or not, the first time we sang it together was when we were actually doing the rehearsing. So the actual second time we sang it was for the TV. So it was a great song, and he's a great person to work with, and we certainly enjoyed it. So I hope all your listeners out there enjoy tonight's show as much as we enjoyed making it.
I'm sure they will, Angela. I'm sure they will. Now, you've already mentioned that you're a one-woman show, yourself and the guitar. What are you hoping to achieve from Glór Tíre? It's a wonderful showcase. Where would you like to see your career progressing after Glór Tíre?
Well, as I say, I would like the opportunity to work in the music business on a full-time basis. I've always been involved in music from I was a very young child, came up through the competitions, the FES competitions, the All-Ireland competitions. I've won at All-Ireland level for singing in Irish, and I have titles for singing in English as well, and score as well, and then moved into the pub scene, which then took you more country direction. But it's brilliant grounding, and I suppose the next stage now would be to move into it on a professional basis and work along with an agent or a promoter to springboard you to that level.
Well, certainly Glór Tíre is a wonderful showcase. We've said this, I think, to all the competitors so far, that it's a fantastic showcase. Win or lose, it gives you the opportunity to be seen.
There is no lose, because it's great promotion, for people like ourselves who are not just as well known. You might be known in your own area, but it gets you, catapults you to that national level.
Now, locally, where could people come along and see Angela Reid performing live over the next few weeks?
Well, actually, if we keep an eye on Michael's schedule with regard to his gigs, I will be making some guest spots at some of those, and I'll be promoting them on the Facebook as well. I have been appeared with him closer to home in Namoy, and also last Friday night at the Melon Country Inn. But, as I said, I do have my own gigs, so I have to sort of marry one with the other.
Yeah, I understand that. So look at your Facebook page, look at Michael's Facebook page, look where the gigs are, and Angela will be appearing alongside Michael as a guest over the coming few weeks. And as far as your music's concerned, we've mentioned the 3 albums now that you've released. Can people purchase these albums online or from your website?
Well, the most recent one there, the Simple Love one, it's available on Irish Country Music, that website. If they want to get in contact with me directly through Facebook, that's not a problem. I can, get one sent off to them.
Yeah, so the album, the latest album, Simple Love, is available via the Irish Country Music Radio website. So there's a page there for CD sales, or you can contact Angela via her Facebook page. Well, Angela, it's been great chatting to you tonight. I'm sure you want to dash off and watch your performance on Glór Tíre. The best of luck with that. And as I said to all the contestants, really it is a fantastic showcase for new talent, new opportunity. It is. And as you rightly said yourself, there are no winners and there are no losers.
No, definitely not. And, it's a great opportunity. And, when I got the call, I mean, you just take it and run with it wholeheartedly. And, the way I looked at it was, it's my one chance to get on the television, and I'm going to give it my best. And I'm going to have a lot of fun when I'm doing it. And I certainly had. So, and just before we wrap up, I would like to also tell your listeners about the first song that I actually sang on the Glór Tíre programme was called Black Sod Bay. I do have that song coming out now very shortly on DVD, and if they watch their screens, it'll hopefully be coming through Ireland West, and it'll be promoted on the radio stations. And a big thank you to DJs like yourselves for promoting our music as well.
It's our pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see new talent emerging. So we're going to play out now with a track, I think it's taken from Simple Love, Someone I Used to Know. Tell us a bit about this track.
Someone I used to know. Well, actually, I had the opportunity of singing this at the Irish World Awards in London, in Hammersmith in London, when I was invited by Paddy Cowan to I picked up the award, or they awarded me the title of Best Irish Female Country Singer Award. So when I hear the song, it brings back memories, because that's the song I sang in London. So and it's also another Dolly Parton song, Need You Ask. So I believe there's a bit of competition in the country at the minute, all these male performers looking to do support to the one and only Gareth Brooks. So if there's anybody out there that can put wheels in motion, I would love the opportunity to do support to Dolly Parton.
And why not? We'll be looking forward to that. Angela, Reid, it's been great to talk to you on this Wednesday
Thanks
evening.
a million, thank you.
And we're going to hear from Angela now with someone I used to know. Angela Reid, thank you very much.
Thanks a million, Howard. You're welcome.